Hello friends, welcome to Finance MCQ. Friends, today we will discuss the vacancy released by RITES Limited. So let's start the video. Friends, RITES is a mini central government PSU company under Ministry of Railway. So they have released the vacancy in finance domain. So if you see, the first vacancy is for junior manager finance. There are total 14 vacancies, out of which 9 are for unreserved category candidate and rest are all for reserved category candidate. Then there is a second vacancy for junior manager company secretary, 2 vacancies, one is for unreserved category candidate, and third vacancy is for senior assistant finance. Here there are total 8 vacancies, out of which 5 are for unreserved category candidate and rest is for reserved category. Friends, age limit for all 3 posts are 32 years as on the 1st June 2023. So by this date you should be less than 32 years, then only are eligible to apply. Now minimum qualification and experience asked. Here for junior manager finance, here pay scale is 40,000 to 1,40,000. Qualification asked is either a CA or CMA. Post qualification experience asked is 2 years. Here the experience is defined here that minimum 2 years of experience should be in the field of banking or GST or income tax or account preparation or audit or involvement in any tendering process or bill passing. So if you have experience in any of these fields, then you are eligible to apply. Then second vacancy, junior manager company secretary, again same pay scale. Here the qualification asked is CA or CMA, and along with that you should have a company secretary degree. I don't know why they have mentioned CA CMA as a compulsion along with CS for this post. CS should be the sufficient one for, but anyway we can't do anything. If you are a CA CMA and having company secretary degree, you are eligible. Post qualification experience asked is 2 years, and the experience should be in the relevant field. The third vacancy is for senior assistant finance. Pay scale is in the range of 26,000 to 96,000. Here qualification asked is either a CA, CMA Inter or MCOM. Post qualification experience asked is 2 years. Friends, here articleship experience will not be counted, so do keep this in mind. It has to be after your articleship, whatever experience you got, that will be considered, and it should be in the relevant field. That is what mentioned for the junior manager finance, same field is applicable here. And your education qualification shall be as on 1st June 2023. Now selection process for junior manager finance and company secretary, that candidates are required to appear for the written test. It can be online or offline mode, and shortlisted candidate based on the performance will be called for the interview round. They have mentioned the weightage distribution, that your experience will have 5% weightage, written test will have 60% weightage, and interview will have 35% weightage. Out of this 35%, 25% will be for technical and professional proficiency, and 10% will be for personal communication and competency. So like this 35% marks in the interview will be assigned. And friends, a minimum 50% marks is required to be scored in the written test, and minimum 60% marks is required to be scored in interview by a candidate to be considered for the placement. And the exam pattern will be 125 questions will be asked, and duration will be 2.5 hours, and there will not be any negative marking. And for the vacancy related to senior assistant finance, that is CA CMA Inter candidates, here your shortlisting will be purely through written test. There will not be any interview, and you will have the same exam, that is 125 questions will be asked, and duration will be 2.5 hours, and there will not be any negative marking. So based on your score in the written test, you will be shortlisted in the company. And relaxation and concession are also mentioned. You can check them in detail. Nature and period of engagement. Friends, initially you will be on a probation period for 1 year, and you can be posted any place in India as per the company's requirement. Now remuneration. So in addition to the basic pay, you will be eligible for DA, fixed allowances as per the company, performance related pay, HRA, gratuity, PF, etc., and other benefits of the company. Here your package will be 13.76 lakhs per annum for junior manager and 9.71 lakhs per annum for senior assistant finance. Application fee. Friends, for general and OBC category candidate are required to make an application fee of ₹600. And if you have any query regarding fees payment, please know that these helpline number is only for the fees payment. Other queries will not be addressed here. You can contact them for resolving any issue you are facing while making payment. And how to apply? Friends, you have to apply through online mode by visiting website of the company. Now venue and time for the written test. Friends, written test will be held in 6 different locations across India, and interview address will be communicated after your written test to the shortlisted candidate, and the test centers are also mentioned. It will be in the 6 different cities as you can see on your screen. Now the syllabus for the written test, it's a good thing that they have mentioned the syllabus. For junior manager finance, from the area of accounts, question will be asked from the selected Ind AS. Then questions from standalone financial statement, ratio analysis, budgeting, working capital concept and estimation, then concept of costing, marginal absorption and standard costing, then provisions of Companies Act related to accounts, audit and corporate governance, then joint venture, subsidiary company accounting, CARO provisions and CSR provisions will be asked. Then from English, all the basic grammar questions will be there. General awareness, quantitative ability, that is your maths or general aptitude questions will be there from these topics. Then basics of computer, questions from reasoning, then questions from taxation. In that question will be asked related to individual, corporate and international taxation, TDS and TCS provisions, advanced tax questions, GST provisions. Then banking and treasury questions related to company's bank account, bank reco, letter of credit and bank guarantee, investments of surplus funds, etc. Then procurement and payment related to the tenders in PSUs, MSME and GEM procurement, then other guidelines on procurement of goods, then trade payables and receivables. In that questions related to payment of engineering and work bills, billing and unbilling in engineering contract, collection of amount customers, aging of trade payables and receivables related questions. Then junior manager company secretary, you can check that in detail. And for senior assistant finance, again the questions from general ability test, reasoning, general awareness, English. From the technical syllabus, accountancy, financial management, income tax, business communication and basics of computers. Here there are no questions from GST or your Companies Act. So these are the graduation level or CA inter or CMA inter level questions will be there. And if you have any query from this notification other than the payment of fees, you can contact them at the mentioned email address for resolving. Now important dates. Friends, online application are already started from 20th June, and last date of submission of online application is 15th July 2023. So if you are CA, CMA or my CA inter or CMA inter friends looking for PSU jobs, you should definitely give it a try. You will get a good exposure and working in a PSU company. So do give it a try if you are meeting the eligibility criteria. And thank you so much for watching this video till the end.